What's going on, everybody? It's another beautiful day. We're literally 48 hours away from this year's NBA draft. If you guys been on Twitter or if you live under a rock, don't know what's going on, it's going to be crazy this week. We look forward to it. So what we're doing on tonight's show, we're going to take some time. Everybody's going to literally put their GM hat on. We're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, the Focus TV 2017 NBA mock draft for the first round happens tonight with our guest, and our commissioner is Mr. Cardell Dudley. You're watching The Focus. We're going to be right back, and I can't wait to see what happens when we're the GMs. We got 30 seconds. Someone's going to panic. Who's it going to be? We're going to see you guys in a little bit.
Welcome back to The Focus, and as Wilson said, we got a couple of guests, man. We got Oohhs Aahhs, co-owner Dee Brooks in the building, and ESPN 980's Robert Webster. How y'all doing, fellas?
Hey, what's up? How y'all doing today?
I'm good to go. I'm amped.
You
Tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
It's a big day.
All right. Well, we're going to get right to it, obviously. We got a lot of picks to go through. So, Philadelphia, obviously got the trade from Boston there. Got the first pick. You guys have 30 seconds to make y'all selection. Let me know when y'all ready. Let's go.
Ready, folks.
Yeah, it's pretty simple, folks. Yeah.
Markel.
Okay.
Second, and I'm going with folks as well. Second pick, the Lakers.
Lonzo. I'm going with shot.
Lonzo
Ball, yeah.
All right. Third pick,
Oh, who'd
Boston.
you go? You went Lonzo too?
Yeah, of course, man. Yeah, y'all been saying that.
I need to make sure the people know, man.
All right. The third pick, Boston has that. Who are y'all going with?
Tatum.
I like them to either go Tatum or Jackson, but if I had to choose, I'd probably go Jackson.
I'm going with Jackson as well.
Okay, I'm going Jason Tatum.
Okay.
We'll talk about that later. With the fourth pick, Phoenix Suns.
I'm going Tatum there.
Jackson.
I'm gonna. You said with the Suns, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm going Dennis Smith Jr.
Oh, okay.
That was 4, right?
Yeah, that's 4.
All right. I'm just trying to keep track of myself. I'm going Dennis Smith Jr. Octavia, what's going on? Welcome.
Hi.
She's fined $10 million. And,
Hey, look, you've
I'm
officially
messing
lost
with
4
you.
picks.
So, no.
It's okay.
Yeah, you ready?
I'm gonna catch
You
up.
catch up? She gonna catch. All right. I'm going with Jackson.
Okay.
I feel like they need to win.
Okay.
Fifth pick, Sacramento. Who you guys going with?
I'm going Fox.
Yeah. I like Fox taking the rings there.
I think we all 3 of us are going to Aaron Fox right there. Need
Make
a
it.
guard, but he needs help.
Make it 4.
That he does. Make it 5.
Okay.
Oh, I'm bad. Okay. Please.
Nah, Mike.
Oh, the mic. Sorry, that would be a unanimous decision there.
Okay. With the 6th pick, Orlando.
Jonathan
have?
Isaac.
Yeah, Isaac. Okay.
Yeah. I like Isaac there too.
We had 6, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Orlando.
I'm going Jason Tatum.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going with Isaac as well.
Okay. With me, I'm going Malik Monk. I feel like they need some shooting and scoring. I'm gonna go that route.
Okay.
All right. 7th pick, Minnesota.
Jonathan Isaac.
Okay.
I'm going L'Oreal Markin.
Got you.
Phil
Yeah,
Phil
from
Phil
there.
Jackson boy. Go
The
ahead.
way
Yeah.
marking in, we got you.
I like at Minnesota 7. I like a Monk.
Okay.
Octavia.
I'm torn between because I have both of those.
10
But
seconds.
I like Monk though. Yeah, I agree.
Okay, I'm going Jonathan
I
Isaac, hometown boy. I think it's a good fit. Fits, he can play the wing. Let's go with that. With the 8th pick, New York Knicks. Who you guys going with?
I'm gonna go Dennis Smith there.
Okay.
I like him to run the one there.
I'm going to go Frank Matilda.
Okay. The Frenchman.
I'm going Malik Monk.
Okay.
And that's 8, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. New York Knicks.
Okay.
Octavia.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch it off for Markin.
That's what I'm going to. Laurie Markkinen. Okay. 10th pick. Oh no, 9th pick.
9th
Dallas
pick.
Mavericks. Who you guys have?
I like Markin there to take over for Dirk.
Okay.
I like Dennis Smith there.
I like the dude's coach they hired and put on their staff, Frank, and I'm going to mess up his name, Salenka. So,
Yeah, I'm from France. Yeah, I'm with you because they definitely need a point guard.
I'm going Dennis Smith.
Okay.
Okay. With the 10th pick, Sacramento Kings back up. Who do y'all have there?
I'm going Zach Collins.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go Collins there too.
I got Smith there.
It says Sacramento, right?
Yes, sir.
We already here. Wow. I'm going Ivan Rabb.
Ooh.
You said we're at 11, right?
That's where he used to.
Nah,
No,
we at
we're
the 10,
10.
Sacramento.
Okay, my bad. I put a 10 there, Frank. My bad.
I'm going with Frank in the team. Let me have him too.
Nah.
With the 11th pick, Charlotte Hornets. Who do y'all have?
I'm gonna leave Monk there some shooting.
I'm gonna go Mitchell. I don't really like him there, but everyone's raving about him.
Terrence Ferguson.
Yeah, I'm going Mitchell too.
I'm going with the Dookie, Luke Kennard, knee shooting. Detroit Pistons with the 12th pick. Who do y'all have?
I'm going Luke Kennard.
Yeah, I'm going Kennard there as well.
Laurie Markkinen.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Kennard as well. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Collins out of the way for us. I think he can help both of that in case Drummond wants to roll. 13th pick, Denver Nuggets.
I'm gonna go with the small forward from Indiana, OG.
The OG, we got you.
Since we already there, I'm gonna go ahead and say him too, so we already got the name out of the way.
Part is, I wanted to jump in and help you, and I was scared I was gonna mess up too.
His nickname gonna be OG.
I
That's
was
just
like,
what
I
we
knew-
gonna call him.
Right.
OG.
13.
With the Nuggets, yeah.
I'll probably go Frank there.
Frank, okay.
Yeah.
I'm going with Bam Adebayo, Kentucky. Okay,
My bad,
Miami
I'm
with the
going-
14th
I
pick.
was going Bam there too.
Oh, you was going there, my bad. I thought you
No,
were.
you good. No, you good.
Miami Heat with the 14th pick. Who you guys have?
I think I'm gonna go John Collins there.
Okay.
That's exactly what I was about to say.
I'm gonna go Mitchell from Donovan Mitchell from Louisville.
Okay.
I'm tough, man. It's tough.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm not a GM.
6,
Let me guess where you
5,
going with it.
4, 3.
I'm going TJ Leaf.
Okay.
84. And that's what, 14?
Yeah, Miami. I'm going with Terrence Ferguson.
Mhm.
15th pick, Portland Trail Blazers. Who do you guys select?
I'm gonna go with Justin Patton.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Justin.
Same here.
I'm gonna go right there.
I'm going Luke Kennard.
Toss up. I'm gonna go right there.
I'm going Luke Kennard.
Okay.
This is tough.
It is
10
really.
seconds. Yeah, it gets real.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with
Get
Kennard
real
as
down
well.
I'm going with Donovan. I'm gonna go with Donovan Mitchell.
Right, yeah, we do need like a lifeline.
I want to call,
Call a friend.
Call my front office and see what's
Okay.
going on.
You the friend I want to call though. What you doing?
16th pick, Chicago Bulls. Who do you guys select?
I'm gonna go Justin Jackson there.
Okay.
John Collins.
I'm gonna go with TJ Leaf.
I think I'm going to go with Collins there.
I'm with Octavia. I'm going with Leaf.
Okay.
I got you. Oh boy, the 17th pick, Milwaukee Bucks. Who do you guys have?
I'm gonna go Jared Allen. Texas.
You said 17, right?
Yes, sir. Milwaukee.
Justin Jackson from North Carolina.
I'll probably go Bam right there.
Bam.
Uh-oh.
I'm with Wilson, Justin Jackson. You know, some shooting for Greek Freak to do his thing.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, I'll say we got. And Indiana with the 18th pick. Who do you guys select?
I'm gonna go TJ Leaf right there.
Okay.
Probably add Jared Allen.
You're up, Wilson.
I'm going with John Collins from Wake Forest because I went with Zach Collins the first time from Gonzaga.
Okay.
So was it 18, right?
Yeah.
Trying to keep track with my nasty hands.
I'm gonna go with Ike from UCLA.
Okay, and I'm going Justin Patton, point guard, Oklahoma State. 19th pick, Atlanta Hawks. Who do you guys select?
I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna go Harry Giles.
Okay.
I'm going Justin Patton right here.
I'll probably. Oh, I'm sorry. Probably add Leaf right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Patton too.
I'm gonna go with Jared Allen. Okay. And the 20th pick, Portland Trail Blazers.
I'm gonna go with Bam.
Bam. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going with Justin Jackson.
Probably stick OG right there.
I like that too. You talking about stick OG right there?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing it, but
Hey, we're making picks here.
nah, 'cause I agree with it. I think it was a good pick. I can't compliment another GM.
You can. It feels like you're buying time.
Nah, I am. Hey, look, thank you for putting me out there. But Harry Giles, Portland.
Okay.
That was 20, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going with Alvin Rad. 21st pick, Oklahoma City. Who do you guys select?
I'm gonna go with Justin Jackson right there.
Okay.
21st pick, I'm going OG. So OKC.
Probably get DJ Wilson there, stretch the floor a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I got too.
It's tough.
Yeah.
Oh, this is dwindling.
I'm going with one dude, Wesley and Wood out of Kansas State.
Okay.
All right. 22nd pick, Brooklyn Nets. They need everything.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Ike. UCLA.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Jared Allen there.
Probably put Tyler London right there, keep him at home.
That too. Again, I'm just complimenting him. I'll tell you before I get accused of something else.
Hey, I didn't say anything.
All right. Okay, so D'Lo's there now. Brooke is gone. I'm taking the center from Texas. And that's what we're at 22?
Jared Allen.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jared Allen.
I'm going to go with a sleeper, Derek White out of Colorado.
Okay.
23rd pick, Toronto Raptors. Who do you guys select?
I'm gonna go with. Ooh, it gets real right here. Who's that point guard?
It's been
Oklahoma
real.
State?
It's about Juwan Evans.
Yeah. I want to go right there.
Ooh, that's tough for them. That's really tough.
10 seconds.
I'm gonna go. They love their pick and pop bigs, man. Like I'm probably gonna go Tyler London right there.
For the Raptors?
Yeah,
Okay.
they love him.
Yeah.
And that's 23, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Bam there.
Okay, and I'm going to go with Ike. 24 pick, Utah Jazz. Who do you guys select?
I'm gonna go with Tony Bradley right there.
Tony Bradley. You go.
Yeah, I've got Tony Bradley as well.
I just hate his size, but it seems like their guards always get hurt. Like I might send Donovan Mitchell there,
Okay.
just because they're like, Dante's been hurt, many other people been hurt, but I don't know. Actually, can I take that back? If that's okay, can I take that back?
Hurry up.
Isaiah Hartenstein.
Okay.
We're on Utah. Sheesh. I'm gonna go with Hartenstein.
Okay. I'm going with John Collins. 25th pick, Orlando Magic. Who do you guys select?
I'll probably take Terrence Ferguson there.
I'm gonna go with Derek White.
Yeah, me too.
I might. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna go DJ Wilson there.
Okay.
I think somebody got to move out their front court eventually, and that could be a fit for somebody.
No doubt. 3 seconds.
This is just
It's
taxing.
tough. I'm throwing.
Man.
Yeah, it's like.
I'm going with Harry Giles.
Okay.
Okay, with the
That's a
26th
steal.
pick, Portland Trail Blazers. Who do you guys select?
I'm gonna say Isaiah Hartenstein.
We're 26, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
I'll probably go Harry
Portland.
Giles there.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say too.
I think I'm gonna get what was their other pick already earlier? Now, like what number? Because I don't have the NBA teams in front of me.
We are on who?
20th and 15th. You talking about for Portland?
Yeah, 20th and 15th. I didn't want to see who I took at 15 and 20. That's all. So I gave him the 2 Duke kids. I will take Semi there. Semi Ojeleye.
Okay. I'm going with OG. 27th pick now, the Lakers after the trade. Who do you guys select?
Oh, now the Lakers after the trade.
PJ Dozier.
I'll take Terrence Ferguson right there.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Terrence Ferguson too.
Did I mess up? I think I did. I'm gonna go Derek White right there. I honestly think they're gonna trade both of these picks.
I'm going. Yeah, I think. Yeah. I'm going with DJ Wilson. That's why. Yeah, you got a point. 28th pick, Lakers again.
I'm gonna go with DJ Wilson right there.
Okay.
Ike from UCLA.
Okay. Makes sense.
I'm gonna go Kyle Kuzma from Utah.
Okay.
I'll just put Josh Hart there.
I'm going with PJ Dozier. 29th pick
I'm gonna go with Ivan Rabb.
Yeah, that's what happened.
for the Spurs.
Yeah.
I think Spurs like.
Y'all might have to go
Yeah,
overseas.
Yeah, he'll be there for a while.
Actually, let's go. We're on 28, 29. My bad.
29.
Spurs.
That's where I got Josh Hart. Then. All the Spursies you can get.
You already said it?
Yeah, I
Oh,
did.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I went.
Yeah, we went
for
right.
Yeah.
I'm going with Bradley. I'm going with Bradley out of UNC.
Okay.
30th pick, last pick of the first round. Utah. Who do you have?
I'm putting Semi there.
I'll probably go with Utah.
Yeah.
Caleb Swingman. I like him sneaking in there.
I think I'm with you right there.
I'm going with the hometown guy, Kyle Kuzma.
Okay.
And obviously the Wizards, can't leave them alone with the 57th pick. Who do you choose for now?
Same with the
I got
52nd, right?
If he's there, I got Josh Hart because I didn't have him in my. I didn't have him in my. Some people did.
Okay.
I like the Wizards taking the hometown guy, either Melo or
Yeah, I was gonna say Melo.
Melo. Or, yeah, probably Melo.
I got, just because he spent some time in school and he's 6 feet tall, I think Juwan Evans. It might be a pipe dream, but if he's there just because he spent time in school, sometimes you get penalized for it.
Yeah.
Wizards might pay, I think that's a win.
And I gotta go with Melo.
Okay.
They need backcourt help.
Okay,
Yeah, they
they need
have.
bad.
And at the very least, they're gonna sell tickets to the hometown.
Yeah, pretty much.
So
That's
it's
the underlying factor.
And you know what the crazy thing is, if they do take Melo, that means that Melo and Shatori got to take everybody respectively.
Exactly. So it pays to
Okay.
say
It
something.
does, just leave from Comcast. and
All right,
go
so
to
we
Verizon.
sped through that real quick. That was our first round mock. So that was the picking. We're gonna take a quick break. When we come back, we'll get to discussing. Just about some of our picks, why we made the decision, some of the picks we may not have liked that other people made. We're gonna sit back and look back at some GMs, and we're gonna take our GM hats off. And we're gonna turn into media real quick. Wilson, I hate that pick. Sign Wilson. So we'll see what happens. But you're watching the Focus TV. We had a blast picking the teams. Now we're going to discuss these teams right now. Get at us right now on Twitter. Let us know what you think. Hit us on Facebook. Again, if you're already watching right now on the live stream and on DCTV, get a friend. Tune in. We'll be right back. You are watching the Focus.
And we're back. We made our selection, so now we're gonna discuss them. See where everybody's mind is at, why they selected who they selected. Question for everybody is, it was pretty much a consensus market, folks. Why didn't y'all think it was somebody else? What made y'all just want to go with him?
I think for Philly, he fits perfectly with what they're trying to do. They need a combo guard, they need a scoring, outside shooting. He gives them all of that. So I think that's a perfect fit for them.
Yeah, you kind of took the words right out of my mouth. That's exactly what I was thinking. You already know they kind of on that same track with the whole trade and everything. So they see the perfect fit as well. So I definitely think it's going to pan out for them in the long run. And they always need somebody that's going to work hard. He will. So
I think after we saw the trade, and they were pretty adamant of getting him, and I think he'll adjust well. Like you said, the combo guard. I think he'll be a good fit.
Yeah, and that's what I love the most is you're not really pigeonholing him or confining him to a certain archetype in terms of play style. He can comfortably be who he is, as Rob said, because we're waiting for Ben. We've been here for a couple of years. Ben's a primary ball handler. We haven't seen it yet, but ideally, if everyone's healthy, we get a chance. Just because of health reasons, whatever.
one day.
If they waited for JoJo and we saw what we got from JoJo last year, if Ben's anywhere along those lines,
Yeah.
it was probably worth the wait, right? Like,
Certainly.
we saw that JoJo was about that life. So, I mean, ideally, you got a big three. You were talking earlier about Golden State taking their time. And obviously, I'm not crowning these dudes as early. Just saying that they did it through the draft. But that's not a bad nucleus to have with Saric and Covington that people always forget.
Yeah.
You know, Timothy, I always mess up his last name that they got last year, the Frenchman in the draft. You know, like they had a lot of complementary pieces. And now you ideally got your big three right now.
You still got your
Arguably big four.
Yeah.
And it's not a bad place to be for you right now. And I love the fact that you don't got to change how you play.
Nah, just jail.
Yeah.
That's it.
I mean, like you said, I think he just complements what they already had perfectly. You know, they saying they needed to go to score from the perimeter last year bad. You know, when teams trapped, you know, and he had to pass it out. Now they had one. Even though Simmons wasn't there, he could have been that guy to kind of bail him out. But he's not a shooter, at least not yet. So it kind of they complement each other because Simmons' strength is making players better through the pass. Markel's strength right now is being a pro scorer, you know, a playmaker. So, and he's gonna take pressure off Embiid, which is a compliment. They stay healthy. All they need is experience, and it's gonna be dangerous. It's gonna be real, and it's gonna be dangerous very fast. So, that's what we talk about. Everybody looking for a quick fix, and you know, I understand if you get a major player like a KD that could switch it, but it's only but like 5 of those guys, if that, in the league. If you can't get that, my thing is just build through the draft. You know what I'm saying? Because when you do that, you got those guys. They've been together, they locked in, and then it's a matter of just going out there and improving it. And to me, that lasts long. You know, like Showtime and all these great teams, they were built up through the draft. There wasn't too many quick fixes, man. So people need to get on that. Los Angeles Lakers at 2, Lonzo Ball. LeVar ain't scared none of y'all?
No.
He ain't scared none of y'all?
Nah, like I know
it ain't
everybody.
about
Like,
me.
I know
They
everybody's
should be
going
scared
crazy
with us.
about it, but it's like, you know, once I think UCLA coach was like, he really wasn't around like that. I think it's kind of more of a boogeyman thing with him.
Yeah.
It's way worse than it is. I enjoy reading that piece from Lonzo with the Player Tribune too, and I think that I know people are quick to say he hasn't stood up to his dad, all this other stuff. I think some of that's overblown because media does that. But if he was able to not be in his kid's business when he was at UCLA, I think he could respect the process, you know, in the NBA as well. I mean, just let it happen.
But I also think he don't have a choice. You're dealing with
Yeah.
a grown man. It's a
Yeah,
grown
it's
man,
a
bro. So
different
they check him. So,
Yeah.
you know, and also I heard a De'Aaron Fox interview, and he was saying, you know, he knew Lonzo in high school in the AAU circuit and all that. He said he didn't even know his pops. His pops wasn't even around that. So this is new, obviously with the marketing and stuff like that. So
Perfect mark.
I mean, yeah, that's all that was. It was just a show. But, you know, I think he got the vibe. People tired of it. We need to see your son. And out of all these rookies, he's going to have the target on his back the most because your father been talking too much. So, I mean, it ain't going to just be from top-flight guards. You know, De'Aaron Fox mentioned Patrick Beverly. You know, like, I'm going to lock him up just to make a, you know, like guys like that.
Point.
Yeah, just to make a point. So, after that, they'll die down. But if he come out hooping, then it's like, all right, respect. But until then, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, coming from UCLA, it's like a perfect fit for me. I mean, that's Hollywood. So, I mean, the drama that LeVar brings and then Lonzo has to live up to expectations. I think that's what you want. I mean, it brings that Hollywood vibe back to LA. I think he's going to be the centerpiece of what they're building. I mean, like the trade today, you know, they're moving on with D'Angelo Russell. And I think good things will be coming out of LA shortly, very soon.
And I'll just kind of piggyback off what he's saying. Bottom line, hey, Magic running the show. He's a Magic type player.
Yeah.
Fits that mold. You know, you can win with those type of players. So it's a perfect fit.
Yeah, I definitely think it's going to be like a put up or shut up type thing. It's like, you know, we did all this hoopla over the, you know, the last couple of months and all this other stuff. I think it will die down like we talked about because, you know, I think most of it was just to get the attention brought to it so he could really get him where he wanted him to go. Like, you know, they always talked about him, you know, being a Laker, but it's like I think he was drawing the attention to really get everybody to buy in. So I think once it actually goes down, you know, I think he will kind of take a step back, hopefully, and maybe Lonzo will be able to step up a little bit more and not have to, you know, worry about the type of friction that's going to be going on. So I definitely think it'll work out. And just like you said, with the trade with D'Angelo Russell, you know, you already know they're primed to do it. So it's kind of like a no-brainer at this point.
Jason Tatum and Josh Jackson, it was kind of, you know, mixed. Like half the room was for Tatum, half the room was for Jackson. What do y'all feel separates the two?
Well, the only reason I picked Tatum is the scoring. I think Boston needs a little more scoring. I mean, Jackson probably eventually be able to score, but he kind of fits the mold, more athletic, more better prospect than like Avery and Crowder. You know, they have those type of. So they need a guy that's gonna put that ball in the hole.
Right.
I like the size 6'9", come in, get buckets. You know, even Jaylen Brown kind of fits that mold. So now you need a scorer. That's the only reason I went with Tatum. I just thought it would be a better fit because scoring wise.
Yeah, I definitely agree because I definitely think they need another go-to person. Like, you know, they depend on Isaiah Thomas a lot. And if somebody else isn't going, it's kind of hard to figure out where the next scoring is going to come from. Now, of course, Avery Bradley stepped it up in the playoffs, but is he going to be able to do that on a consistent basis next year throughout the entire season? So, like you said, I definitely think, you know, it's a basically come in and go hard and just go straight to be able to score and produce for them off the bench or starting or whatever they decide to do with them. So yeah, I definitely think it's a good fit there. But I can still see Josh Jackson too. So that's why it definitely was a toss up in the room.
Yeah, me personally, I feel like it's more so like a devil's advocate thing. I like Josh Jackson for the simple fact that I think he's the best two-way player in the league in this draft. With Graham and Mason, it's kind of hard to really get yours, and you kind of have to like let the game come to you because they were just killing last year. I mean, their backcourt was incredible. So for him, I think he just kind of like gelled and played his role. But like I remember when he played against Kentucky, and he really took over that last second half, and we didn't have an answer for him. So I look for him to go back to those roots. I think he's just a beast. I remember in high school, a monster. So I mean, the defense really surprised me when he brought that aspect to his game. So like I said, I look for him to be really the real deal in Boston.
I think I'm with you. That's the only reason. Like I like Tatum too, because of the scoring so many different ways. I just like Jackson's overall game. The fact that he was able to fit in with those type of guards. You think about it in Boston, you might have to do something similar in terms of fitting in. But at the time, knowing that if and when needed, you can go get yours and do what needs to be done, and also knowing that you can make the right play if it needs to be done. I just, in Brad Stevens' offense, I think he fits it a little bit better. Okay. But I like both players.
Right. I mean, like you said, they're pretty close. Well, I just think what hurt Boston down the stretch was lack of scoring. It was easy to key on Isaiah and just take them out. You saw how easily Cleveland just destroyed them. So that tells you really how far away they are. Because if Cleveland destroyed them like that, then they have no hope against the Warriors. And that means it's over first half every game. So, but if you got to be able to score with the Warriors and get stops. And I think Tatum can do that. And, you know, we'll see what happens. You know, Sacramento. They need a lot. They definitely need a floor general. I had De'Aaron Fox. What do you like about De'Aaron Fox? Why not have him higher, maybe low? Like, what do you like about him?
Like with me, I know at least me. Like I took Dennis Smith at 4 and Fox at 5. Like even if I'm cool interchanging them, however that works. I just felt in Phoenix like we got so used to Phoenix high octane offense all the time. I think Dennis flow a little bit better there. It's not to say De'Aaron can't. But in Sacramento, I think De'Aaron at the 1 in this league being able to possibly set the tone at that position defensively, I love him there in Sacramento. You need some type of a leader. You kind of sold me on the conversation we had a couple weeks ago when you talked about that instance with his father at an AAU game.
Yeah, that's why I like Fox. His father holds him accountable. Like I think he had like 20 in the first half, but he wasn't playing defense. So his father came down the stands, told his coach to bench him. He was like, coach was like, what? He killing? He like, nah, he ain't playing defense. We don't play that. I pay too much money. We traveling too much to just half on, half A. You know what I'm saying? So he sat him down, and you even hear it in De'Aaron Fox talk. The way he talk is accountable. Like he's a dog where things don't go right with the team. He's not pointing fingers. He like, man, I should have did this better. Like I gotta do all that, and that's why he like, man, I'm the best player in the draft because I'm a leader. You know what I'm saying? And you saw that. And you saw even when they lost, he was crying and stuff like that with Kentucky, because he knew in his eyes, like we should be in the championship, we should be competing to win. And so I like that aspect about him, where he already kind of got a grown man mentality, where he won't have that, gap where it's like I'm a boy, I gotta grow up and understand like excuses don't fly no more. He already got a no excuse attitude, and I think that's gonna be the separation where, on the team he might come off real quick and just explode. He definitely has a chance, what I'm saying? So, especially on that type of team where it's not really much around him. So, he can come out the gate and be, have a strong performance.
My bad, just to piggyback on that. The other thing is just, like you said, that leadership, they need it. Like, they've been talking about culture change in Sacramento for like a decade, right?
Yeah, it's been a while.
That's all I want to say. Like, that even speaks more to that, like, why I feel it needs to be their culture change. Go ahead, bro.
Oh, yeah, I guess a perfect fit there. Floor general. can run the floor. I also like the fact that he's teaming up with two other Kentucky guys there, and you know that I think in a sense it will help them because those are guys that can catch the lob and they like to run, just big 7-footers that like to run. So in a sense, I think that will help everyone who kind of wins. So you know, Buddy Hield, I think it helps Buddy Hield because when he penetrates, he opens it up, you know, for the shooters. So like I said, it looks like it's going to be a good mix there.
Kyle trying to take over the NBA.
It's coming. It's coming.
50% Kentucky.
50%.
Piggyback off what he said, you know, good size, floor leader, competes. I mean, perfect player to start a franchise. You know, key piece to start with. You need a big or a point. You know, well, point really nowadays, and he's perfect to start that with, and he's a great leader. So yeah, that was a good pick if they go there, if he's there for him.
Malik Monk, man, he's an interesting player for me, man, because if he puts it all together, it could be D Wade-ish that could shoot a 3, but he still got ways to go before that. Because like they trying to peg him as an undersized shooting guard because he can shoot, but I've seen him up close plenty of times. Like his athleticism is unreal. Like I mean, top of the backboard type stuff. So that matters. You know, he's a freak. You know, and they don't understand it. So with that ability, I'm looking at defense, transition. When he get out in the lane, he dunking on people, stuff like that. Like it could be I think he could be multi-dimensional off the break. You know, especially in Orlando with Gordon and those guys. I don't know what's gonna happen with Peyton. You know, it's kind of lukewarm. But I mean, you know, what's your thoughts on Monk?
I love him. I had him go to New York just because, you know, I know D Rose said he wanted to stay. But that's not a bad person to kind of groom under. And the other thing is, not to be mean to D Rose, just being honest, you're hurt. So you're going to get a chance to play. And, again, that up and down style, Porzingis needs something. You got to get something going to get Porzingis going. Why not get another young kid to join him? You were just talking about with the other Kentucky kid and Sack running with those 7-footers. You got a 7'3" dude that can do so many things on the court. Get out there and go.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Because I came a little bit late. You know, I got a little miscombobulated in here. But I meant to say, Monk, for the Knicks. Of course, me being a Knicks fan, I would love that. Because, I mean, I definitely think he's a good fit as well. You know, I don't think he shies away from, you know, the bright lights as well of being in New York. I don't think he was.
Tar Heels, though.
Yeah, I don't think he'll shy away from that. I think he'll take it on, be able to thrive under it. And I can only imagine him and Porzingis going up and down the court. And you did bring up a good point of him being able to be groomed under, you know, Derrick Rose, you know, because although he may not still have the same athletic abilities, he still has the same IQ. So he could still, you know, school him in a certain couple things. And I definitely just think he brings a lot of energy to the team where Lord knows they need it. So, yeah, I definitely hope that happens.
Yeah, and I agree. You know, shooting is big in the league now. 3-point shooting is a premium. So, you know who he reminds me of? Hey, worst case scenario, J.R. Smith. He gets cooking. J.R. came like that, athletic, streaky, shooting. Some days he might go, but when he hot, he's not missing. And this is how this kid is. You catch him on the right night, he can win you a game. So, I mean, whether coming off the bench or a starter. So, yeah, I love him.
Yeah, I look at him as a microwave. I'm like, but in a sense, like you can swing for the stars with him, and then in a sense, I feel like that stretch late in Kentucky, I think it was the last 6 games where he like really struggled, and he kind of grew. I think he grew up as a player because the shot wasn't going like it had been going all season, but he learned how to, you know, basically adjust. Like, and that's when Fox took over. He kind of like learned how to. He doesn't have to score to be a playmaker. Like he played defense. He ran the one a little bit. So I think worst case scenario, like I like the JR comparison. I also like the Jamal Crawford comparison as well. Yeah. So I mean, 6 man, that's not bad at all. Yeah. So
one thing with Monk, he's just a little bit smaller. Yeah, that's why I don't think he can quite get away with it like JR because he's only like 6'3", 6'4".
And it's spring.
That makes a difference. Size makes a difference.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, he's kind of small, like weight wise, not. Yeah, he doesn't have too much.
He's not big either. So
hopefully he gets in the weight room or something. He gets
a
growth spurt.
But his athleticism kind of, makes up for that.
Yeah.
Another one, I saw him at the Jordan Classic a couple years back, and it was just like, wow, like there's a lot of these little Greek freaks type dudes coming up the pipeline, coming down, like Jonathan Isaac out of Florida State.
That's my draft crush.
He actually played up here. He actually played up here. They played GW, and they gave GW work because of him. Like, if you watch Florida State play, you know this. A lot of times they put him on the point guard, and the point guard's like, what the, like that's 6'11", and all I can see is he's not as aggressive as Greek Freak, but at the same stage he has more skill than Greek Freak.
And he can shoot the threes.
Yeah, that's my point.
Yeah.
He has more skill. Greek Freak was just an animal, just like go hard all the time, compete, and I'm just like, man, and, I got him going to Minnesota to help Wiggins and Towns out because they need it, but if he could put it together, woo, I mean, hey.
I agree. Yeah. I remember, I don't know if you remember, I texted you back and I was like, man,
you
this
might
guy
be
might.
trade.
I said, man, this guy can go in the top 5. It was like a third or fourth game. You know how Cardell always, slow down, he always bring you back to reality.
Slow your roll.
Listen, this man might go, I love it, but yeah, everything what the NBA is doing now, that he's a perfect fit.
Yeah.
Size, can guard multiple positions, develop a shot, defends. I mean, he's perfect for what they're in the NFL. Nice. They covered those type of players now. They're like the point guard, then the 3D guy, and then if you're the 3D guy, you can put the ball in you. Then you take over the big man spot now. So I expect him to go real high in the draft.
And then I'm looking at they already got defensive guys like Dunn and Wiggins and all that, but I'm like, for them to get out of the West, they're going to have to deal with KD and Kawhi.
And that's what I'm saying. Now, you got to deal with KD.
And Kawhi.
So now those type players is a premium. I need somebody that give me some minutes on him.
But what about this? Where you be like, nah, I'm going to put Wiggins on because he got more experience on KD. He won't fall over the trick. But I'm going to put Isaac on Steph. You see what I'm saying? Like Steph a bad boy, but I don't think he's seen nothing like that. I don't think Greek Freak really guards him when they play the Warriors. I think Greek Freak is usually on KD.
And for your point, just think about it even just slimmer. That's why Irving, the series he had, because guess what? Sometimes KD switched on him this year.
Yeah, that length, man.
You know what I'm saying? And it was just a difference. So that affects.
Not even that. Like even when Steph or somebody was on him, like he think he have an open shot, KD come out of nowhere with his left and just block it because he was just in the area.
You are 1 7'8" wingspan reach away. But off Isaac, like one of the things I'm glad that you guys brought it up, and I love talking with people that know what they're talking about. All I see on the internet is he's only a 4. Like he played the 4 because it was an advantage at Florida State, folks. Also, not to knock Florida State's guard, a little bit of selfish. He didn't get the ball.
That's why you good.
Think about that. And shout out to Leonard Hamilton because you literally had a team. Everybody was trying to get their own to improve their draft stock instead of playing together as a team. When that dude, no disrespect to the rest of them, he had the most talent on that team. And didn't really get to be that guy. And you saw in little glimpses, even for him to do what he did, and everybody loves him defensively. I think there's so much he has to his game offensively that we haven't seen.
He has an AD type, Anthony Davis type story. He was a point guard, and then over summer he grew from like 6'2", 6'3" to 6'10". Jesus. So now he's 6 like it's the same. He was a point guard. It's like that's why he's comfortable on the perimeter and stuff like that. So. Nah, you don't box players. I don't like boxing players in because you mess them up. That's not who they are. Like you gotta see for who they are. They might have a certain size, but you gotta see for who they are. Like technically, KD's a center. Let's be for real. He's 6'11", but his game is a shoot guard.
84, he would have been a center.
Exactly. They would messed him up.
They be like, get down on the block.
Like, hey, what you doing shooting that pretty jump? We don't need you doing that.
And they would have messed him up. So you gotta. I don't like boxing players, and you see their game, no matter their size, and just use that. You know what I'm saying? Just add to that foundation. So
think about what it does for Towns. That's literally if the kid is able to earn a starting spot, you're playing 4 round 1. With the one guy in the post being spot who could take you out there. Like that's
and what if Chris Dunn make that league? I know he had a rough rookie season, but what if he made that league? You know what I'm saying?
And that's now you got 2
and
points.
Zach LaVine hurt. He come back. He on point. Like they got him. Man, come on. It's no excuse.
That becomes interesting now.
It does.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
And through the what? Hold on, through the what?
Build through the draft, man. Like
trust the process.
Be patient.
No, but I'm saying like everybody. In essence,
patient,
I didn't get it the other day. Everybody was having fun with that retweet argument, getting stuff. People sitting there laughing at the Sixers. Like, let's be honest right now. The Warriors done broke the NBA. Got a lot of GM scattering with the plans that you had right now, and it's real interesting to me. Word to Sam Hinkie. Philly looks real comfortable amidst all this chaos right now. They look like a modern NBA team. Everybody else. It's not funny anymore.
Right now.
I'm just saying, like, people laughing for like, trust the process. They 7'2" center shoots threes.
It's a lot of businessmen. It's a lot of businessmen that came in the NBA and it's like fantasy. Whereas you notice in the '80s they drafted you. They looking at you to come in and play like impact.
Yeah.
They wasn't drafted you to wait. Like, come on, we need you to be ready or. You gone, so I'm like, we getting rid of you. So they came in ready to go, and that added to the team. I mean, the documentary that just came over the Lakers and Celtics. like what if Len Bias would have lived? He would have preserved Bird.
Oh yeah.
Bird in their careers, Kevin McHale's career, because that young boy would have been taking on that load. He would have been the one taking on that load, dealing with Magic and Worthy instead of them being worn down from all those battles and stuff. So
man, Magic would have had 3 of them.
that's it would have been problems. And then they would have got Reggie Lewis. So come on, man. But you know, it's just how it is. We only got a few more minutes left, so I'm gonna go. We gonna stick to the hometown team.
Yeah.
Obviously, the Wizards need a lot on that bench, man. It's just outside the starters, it's rough, man. But my thing is they gotta get Wall some rest, man. Cause, so that's why I went with Melo Trimble. I just think the way they play their system and seeing Brooks up close, you know, being around the team for years, seeing how they develop guards and stuff, I think he would be perfect for what they're doing to, you know, preserve Wall, and he can shoot it. So it's score and get to the free throw line, so he can even preserve Bill. So he's a dual threat, and he's got nice size. Well, no, he's kind of small.
He's kind of small, yeah.
Yeah, they say 6'3".
He's got a solid frame.
Yeah,
he big, but he's not overly athletic. That's the thing. So he got to play off IQ and position and stuff. But in that system, he should be able to thrive. Like, but what's your thoughts on what the Wizards need?
I think it's a general consensus. Their guards died. You have to get somebody in there to play. The other thing is Satoransky didn't get a chance to play nearly enough this year.
One they sleep
so I think he'll play a little bit more. But I think from a matchup standpoint with the NBA, how we're talking about, it probably makes more sense to even have Sato off ball sometimes. As like, you know how Golden State does with Sean Livingston, where you got a really big point guard, and just in case, the guy at the 3 off our bench is also a primary ball handler.
Let's get the rebound.
You know, you can get away with Kelly at the 2, Sato at the 3. And I know I had Juwan Evans, that's like 52A, that's like best case scenario to me, if they can get him. If it's not, 52B for me will be Tyler Dorsey, because I like the versatility, the size, the length, and he got a clip. And he got a clip, and that's the biggest thing for me is, yes, they need a body, but you need to be able to score it so they can rest.
And I like Frank Mason.
Yeah.
You know, we saw, like, I did not know he was that explosive. Right. That's the main thing that always just comes with it. Like, I mean, his first step. Now, it was the league, him and Tyler Dorsey. Like, he was getting past Dorsey, but Dorsey will recover because he's taller and everything like that. But his first step is ridiculous, man. Like, for his size to be 5'11", he can play with the trees, he can score. So, those, like you said, him, Tyler, and Melo, those are the 3 guys. I'm like, if they pick for one of them 3, then that's an asset that helps their bench.
The main thing is, like I'm saying, you, especially with Wall, you just need, like you say, it's shooting. You need shooting. If it's a point guard, that's better. But if it's a combo, anybody can shoot, because at the end of the day, Wall's still going to log minutes with that person. And the key is, if you build around Wall, you have to have shooting around him. So that's the biggest thing. You know, you see with Jennings, it killed him with him and Jennings on the floor. Jennings couldn't hit a shot. So Wall's tricky. So that's the thing about it. So whoever that player is, or whoever those guards, whether you give a rest to Bill or if it's that point guard, they just got to be able to stick that shot when it comes, because that's how the Wizards playing right now.
And I want to see Sheldon McClellan develop. I think if he develops, that could be the 2. You know, like, they had some youngers, they make that leap, they'd be all right. But they got to make that leap.
The other guy I like off their bench, talking about another young guy, and I know he's not a guard. I'm all in on Chris McCullough. I'm probably by myself as a crazy person. But, you know, why we talking about Isaac offensively, and I'm not saying he's Jonathan Isaac, but at Syracuse, McCullough offensively, he can do the stretch 4 thing, okay? And Brooks, you know, they develop people.
Yes, they do.
I like the fact that he's 6'11", 205, and coming off the bench, you can get away with him at pitches at the 5. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of fun things you can do there. But you two, did you have anything to say about the Wizards before we close down?
Yeah, I just wanted to piggyback off of what Cardell said about Melo. Like, I definitely can see it. I think, like you said, it's really a good fit. I think the really thing I like the most about it would be Brooks there, because I really think Brooks is good at developing players, and I think Melo has the capabilities to be that person, because he's always been the leader. So I think that he'll be able to fit that role well and give John and them a good rest and still be able to, you know, do what he's supposed to do. So I think Brooks will develop him really well, and I think that's why in the long run it may be a good fit for him.
All right, Rob.
Short and sweet. Just give him a chance. Give Melo a chance.
Look, that's fair enough, man.
And get some tickets. Get some people in the building to come see him.
Look, we want to thank every single one of you for tuning in tonight. We truly appreciate it. Definitely keep up with us on Twitter. On Thursday night, we're going to have fun. We had a blast doing this. Shout out to Cardell for setting this up, man. It was wonderful. And definitely extra work with the cheat sheet, man. He didn't have to do this. He made it easy for everybody. You know, so we want to take some time to praise the man for the extra work. We truly appreciate it. This is The Focus. See you guys same time next week right here, Bliss FM, DCTV. Don't forget, get the finest mag, get the My Mind on Sports. It's The Focus, man. Everything encompassing is The Focus, and we got a lot of stuff for you guys from last weekend, weekends to come, and Also, shout out to the Jordan Brand video from the beginning of the show. Let you guys know he's in that gym, Terminal 23. But get at y'all.